Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Better Call Saul Season 5, Episode 2. So, I didn't get the episode prepped. I'm close, I have it almost up. But, anyway, brilliant me. There we go. So, last episode we had the little beginning bit, the black and white stuff again, the future stuff where Jimmy was recognized and everything, and he was going to go to the vacuum guy, but decided instead to fix it himself. Whatever that means, I guess maybe we'll find out next season, unless they give us more of that this season. But yeah, we had the whole thing with the different Coke and everything, and they confronted Gus and all that, and then had the whole deal where Gus gave him a story, and then which brought in Werner and everything, and then showed him the construction that he's doing on the like the chicken chillers and stuff like that, and then sent off all the guys to go back home. So the question is what does he do to take care of Lalo, right? Because he was like, we're going to complete the project, but not until after Lalo's taken care of, kind of thing. And when they do start the project up again, I wonder who they get. Is it just another team that they bring in to finish what those guys started, kind of thing? I don't know. Looking forward to seeing that. And then, of course, we have Jimmy, who, dived headfirst into his, life as Saul and everything, and just... Kim definitely doesn't seem super happy about it, but Jimmy is going ham, right? Like, he's selling phones with a speed dial to him, he's giving discounts and everything, getting his name out there, pulling off shenanigans in the courthouse to get, himself on camera, which I don't really think it was about him getting on camera as much as it was the other people around him seeing him on camera and getting his name out there as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to see Jimmy in this new life. And I mean, it's kind of like what Kim said at the end of the last season of like, Jimmy, you're always down, right? And it is kind of true where since the beginning, Jimmy has kind of been like, oh, this is why I'm like this and this is why I'm like that. I'm kind of excited to see Jimmy as Saul Goodman as a fresh start and as a confident, leave everything else behind, just businessman kind of thing. So we'll see. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? All right, we're gonna start here, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yep. Wow, we're getting a little bit of recap of stuff he said last episode. We usually don't get that. That's almost half. People just go out, commit crimes because they can get 50% off. Oh my god. What? What do they have in their mouths? Oh my god. Just because you do some dumb shit and he's giving you half off doesn't mean that you're not going to get in trouble for what you do. I don't really think that's why they're doing this, right? I imagine we're just seeing their lives kind of thing. Oh my god. Hooligans. Jesus. This is this sequence is hilarious, but also like I've never been like this ever in my life. So it's like the fact that there's probably people that actually do that much shit and go crazy like that is just mind blowing to me. Oh my god. Fucking idiots. How are they parked there and not having cops here yet? Scratch Stick is just hanging out. That was an interesting sequence. That was great. I gotta say. As much as it like triggered me because I I don't support what they did, it was just a funny shot to do for a show. I apparently turned my subtitles off, and I didn't realize how much I relied on them. Because I didn't hear what he said. He said, like, what day is it? And he said Tuesday, and he said, dude, it's something, or... It also sounds a little quieter, but I'm fairly certain I didn't lower the volume. Oh shit, wait, what? Is it the twins? Oh. Nope, that's not. What is this about? Oh, it's Gus's guys. Are they gonna have a conversation about how to deal with Lalo? Is this his dad's? Yeah, okay, that was his dad. I wasn't sure at first. I'm trying to think, like, what did Nacho... Did Nacho do something wrong? Or is this just a reminder? Oh, shit. Ugh. Shit. I like that he asked how, because, you know, Gus might be so resourceful and everything, but not everyone is. I had to turn the volume up a little bit. I don't know what happened. I don't remember turning the volume down at all, but suddenly it sounds quieter. Oh man, Gus. What a power move. Just to say that, like... Nacho probably would have done it if he just asked him to do it. There's no one on that street. I love how the subtitles are labeling him as Saul. Just more PD work. Oh, that was the one from last episode. I see. Yeah, Jimmy's trying to keep it together, but she's definitely not like as interested right now, right? That was definitely like a dodgy, like, no, oh shit. Is it his new office? I hate driving when someone in the car is giving me directions because sometimes they don't always pay attention and they're like at the last second they're like, "Oh no. Oh wait, is this a house?" $45. Hmm. That's a nice place. Jesus. Just like that one shot is just enough to be like, this place is fucking expensive. You really want to sell a place, you don't question. See, this is like too much for me. Is that what you're trying to do, Jimmy? Look at houses, think about a future, hoping that there is. Except for maybe those two guys from the beginning. Well, he came clean about that, so. Trying to be more honest. Kind of trying to fix things a little bit, maybe. Does that room give him the idea? Because this definitely isn't it, right? This definitely isn't it. But that like round room, I wonder if he gets an idea there for the office he eventually has. That is an insane closet. That closet is almost the size of the room I'm in right now. Wait, it still goes? They just walked off. Oh, it has a bathroom. Be careful what you press. Oh my god. Well. Oh, she does not look happy. Well, that definitely turned things around a little bit, that conversation they had, and I feel like without that conversation, Jimmy would have never, or she would have never turned the water on and goofed off like that. Oh man, what an existence, huh? Just give up some liquor. Man, actor does such a good job. Just like the face movements he does and stuff. Hmm. Hmm. So stop the money from coming in somehow? Interesting. Alright. Mike? Looking a little rough there, buddy. Is it Gus or something? Oh, Stacy. Are they doing okay ever since, Oh my god, she's so much older. Holy shit. Is that the same actress? Hmm. Oh. 6. 56. I think, right? Yeah. I am really bad at my times tables. 7 times 8 is one of the few that I actually know off the top of my head. For, like, that big, right? I never... When I was growing up, I learned how to do them, but I never learned how to memorize them. Like, I've heard of people being taught that. I don't know if that's the same actress or not. You're touching on the real shit, Kaylee. Mike. 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 No. Come on. She's just a kid, man. I know. Ugh. This is the first time we've seen them interact since the meeting. Oh, come on, man. I get every side. Oh, shit. Wait, is this where Mike is? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, maybe not. Never mind. This is drug place. Oh my god. These fucks. I have a feeling, especially now that Jimmy said there's no... Uh-oh. Did it get jammed up? Oh my god, these idiots. God damn it. Is he bluffing? We can get to see how good he is at bluffing. Seven two. He ain't got shit. Wow. Are they playing for fun or actual money, I wonder? Oh my god, these guys. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no. What if it falls out of the drain right now? Oh no. That's not good. Oh. All of it. So, as Lalo was talking about making Gus lose money, they're losing money, right? Is he gonna try to get it? This is how he's gonna try to build his trust with Lalo? If he pulls this off, it might work. Oh my god, is he gonna jump from roof to roof? Lalo's loving it. I like how they're all concerned for Nacho, and then Lalo's just sitting here laughing, too. It just shows the difference in their... Oh, shit. How do you get out, though? Oh my god. Can't you just grab that whole container? It comes out of the chair, right? Didn't she do that before? Yeah, you didn't think about that one, did you, Nacho? Did he get all of it? I wonder if that's enough. Man, he's sweaty. I would be too. Not that I could do any of what he just did. Jimmy always practicing his lines before he goes in. Jimmy's like the perfect person to be a defense attorney, right? Because I feel like it takes some... I feel like it takes some level of, like... To be able to get some of these people, like, if the guy punched a minor, it's like... For just, like, a court appearing, would it really... It wouldn't close up that fast, right? Huh. Are they real witnesses? Interesting. I wonder if they were bogus witnesses. God, Jimmy moving a mile a minute. He's just out here doing it again. Oh, shit. Looking at the suit. Oh, shit. Her. That's right, Suzanne, that's her name. A lightning round. Hmm. Oh, well, that one didn't work out. Well, you take some L's. Oh. That means a little bit of trust, maybe? Alright. He quite literally got himself a seat at the table. For now, anyway. Hmm. Might make myself some tacos next week. Oh, worried about him ratting? That's not good. Yeah, he definitely didn't believe that. Just eye contact the whole time. Oh shit, what does that mean? What does that mean? Oh no, did Jimmy plan this? $20, the exact amount of time we need to hash this out. Fucking Jimmy did this. I know he did. Oh jeez. Oh, Jimmy, 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 you are a crazy man. How did he orchestrate this? Oh. Annoyed her to the point of... God, how do they have the memory for this shit? Hmm. Didn't even barter. I guess you give her her first thing that she says, and she's more likely to do the rest of them with him, right? If he's not a pain in the ass. Did they get through them all? It doesn't look like it, right? He has like a complete and incomplete file. Pile? Not file. And now pay this guy to have kept it offline for 20 minutes. Wow. I knew it. I mean, obviously, it was very clear. That kind of thing doesn't just happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Nacho. It's gonna be about Domingo. Look at that car. Get rid of that. Oh, not the ice cream. Oh, that's it? Wow, okay. That went by fast, man. Alright, guys, that is it for episode 2. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, guys, last season was on the slower side. I'm sure some of you agree. I mean, I liked it, don't get me wrong, but this one is just so much fun so far. But, man, where do I even, like, I wasn't expecting it at all. Okay. So we had the whole thing with making Lalo trust Nacho, which is, he seems to be off to a good start, right? And, I wonder what the plans are for, for Domingo that Lalo has, right? Like, And then is it Lalo's plan to involve Saul, or is it, or is Nacho just up to something kind of thing? I'm not sure. But either way, that play to go in when the cops are about to bust in to get some of their product back, so that way they don't lose it and they can sell it and still get the money they need. Because that definitely wouldn't look good, right? If they're trying to make a play against Gus and then their numbers are coming up short while Gus isn't, kind of thing, that's a problem, right? So, but yeah, that whole thing that Nacho did was absolutely crazy, but, you know, it seemed like it earned at least a little bit of respect with Lalo. Like, Lalo hasn't spilled his guts yet, right? He hasn't really confided in Nacho yet, but I feel like Nacho got one step closer from being the guy that when Nacho went to the building, Lalo's just laughing and being like, haha, he's gonna get caught, right? And not Lalo didn't give a shit if Nacho got caught. Whereas now maybe Nacho proved himself to be a little bit valuable, right? So maybe it'll be something where maybe Lalo will be a little bit less of like, okay, you know, maybe I don't want to lose this guy on our side kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, while we're on the topic of these guys, Hector as well, like, just the acting, like the subtle face, well, not even subtle, like the face movements that he's constantly doing. Like, I'm trying to think about like how I do them. I don't even know if I could pull them off like he does. And the thing is I feel like an asshole by saying this, but he does it so good without any like shit. Because that's the thing, is sometimes actors and actresses they won't want to make themselves look a certain way, kind of thing. Like, kind of like when someone's giving a speech, you rarely see like in intense speech, sometimes spit will come out, and you rarely see that, but uh, because the actor doesn't want to be seen like spitting while they're talking, kind of thing. Um, but in a way, I feel like it's kind of like seeing a performance where the actor isn't showing any shame, kind of thing, is a lot more impressive to me. And I think it does take a certain level of what's the word I'm trying to I don't really know what word I'm trying to think of, but it takes a special kind of someone to be able to sit there in a wheelchair like that and be able to like make those face movements and look like I said, it sounds like it's going to be mean, but so pathetic, right? Like just the fact that when he's like giving the drink, he's like I don't know, it's something where like he could just like, you know, unpurse his lips a little bit and he could put the straw in his mouth and then he could drink, but like he does it in such a way that just looks so pathetic in a way, right? um it's just props to the actor for playing such a powerful role and then being dropped down to this, which I mean, obviously I don't even think this show is being made. I mean, it definitely wasn't being made before Breaking Bad, so he would have known, he already played that role in Breaking Bad. So technically, the order of things for the actor was he played that pathetic role, but then he got to play the powerful role in Better Call Saul when he was, still on his feet and everything, and then he went right back to that role. So but yeah, I just thought it was very impressive that the actor was able to pull that off. But man, freaking Mike's going through some shit. Like while we're talking about actors and actresses, I was mentioning like I wonder if that Kaylee actress is the same one, because I know sometimes they will, maybe they wouldn't be able to get the same actress since it's a kid through multiple seasons, kind of thing. Sometimes they're not the right age anymore, right? And sometimes like that kind of thing. But I mean, technically there was a time skip last season, and everything, so it's very possible that it's the same actress and she's just a bit older. But I don't know, she looked similar but different. Kids grow up so fast, it's actually like hard to tell. But man, Mike, just between what he had to do to Werner, I imagine that's kind of why we saw him like sleeping into the day and everything. Like he just seems down, kind of, with that display, and then having this conversation, him already being kind of down and out, and then having Kaylee asking so much about his son, who he obviously is not ready to talk about, kind of thing. I just feel really bad for Kaylee. But I wonder if I could look this up. Better Call Saul. Did Kaylee actress change between season 4 and 5? Interesting. Okay, so it looks like there's been a lot of changes, I think. Oh my god, the freaking ads. Yeah, I think where was it? I thought I saw something. I don't want to see appearances. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, from what I can see, it's been played by several actresses. How many times was Kaylee recast? It looks like 3 times. So yeah, so I guess if that means what I think it means, if Kaylee was recast 3 times, that's not counting the original casting, right? Because you have the original casting and then 3 recastings. Is that what that means? So there would have been 4. Either way, it's very possible that she is a different actress in this season. I didn't see like 100% confirmation, but she did look a bit different, and I wasn't sure if it was because of just getting older, because that's the thing is my nephew doesn't look anything. He's 14 now. He doesn't look anything like I mean a little bit like he did when he was younger, but you know, I feel like it's one of those things where kids change so quickly as they're getting older that you can kind of make those changes and it not be super noticeable. I did see something about it being like, why is Kaylee's casting so terrible? I didn't go and read that post because I don't know. She's just not that big of a part of the show. So like I don't know what they mean by that. Like I said, I didn't read the post, but it doesn't really affect me that much because like I said, she doesn't show up that much. So it's not like something I'd go on and make a Reddit post about complaining about, it doesn't really matter to me, but anyway, whatever. But yeah, I felt bad for Kaylee this episode with the way that Mike handled that and everything. She was just trying to hear about her dad and everything and all that, but it was just cutting those old wounds and fresh out of Mike being upset about Werner and everything as well, and it's definitely rough, but oh man. So Jimmy having 45 clients, that's crazy. And like Kim said, like how are you gonna handle all that? But I mean, hell, he knocked out what he did. He said did he say he wanted to handle 20 clients that he had with her? 20 clients, 20 minutes, is that what he did? So like, I mean, hell, the 45 of the clients he just handled here and I guess he still has to go back and pitch them the deal, and then they still have to accept it, right? And everything, but and Jimmy paying that guy to sabotage the elevator so he can do that. I mean, it was pretty obvious that it was Jimmy doing it, right? Elevators don't just typically break down like that conveniently with the exact person that Jimmy wants to be with and all that. So, but it got, that's the kind of thing that Kim wants to like strictly avoid these days, right? That's Jimmy being colorful, as he has said previously. But I mean, hey, he handled 20 of his cases, and props to him. I mean, hell, would we see him? I mean, I guess technically he handled like 21 cases, right? Because he handled that one case with that one dude, right? With the supposed witnesses that suddenly came out of nowhere. I wonder if Jimmy faked them too, kind of thing, just to get the deal on the table. So I imagine there's got to be a time when someone like catches on to the colorful nature of what Jimmy does, right? And causes some problems for him in the future. I mean, I guess we'll find out, but yeah. Anyway, bum 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 bum. Wow, I kind of rapid fired off like everything I've written down. Sorry, I was looking at my notes of like what I wrote down. But anyway, yeah, I'm really going back to kind of, now that we've met up with Saul and Nacho again, I'm really curious to see where that goes. I mean, obviously it feels like he's gonna try to have Jimmy or Saul as the defense attorney for Domingo. I imagine that's the case, but I wonder what kind of obscene demands he's gonna give Jimmy, because it's not gonna be easy for Jimmy. It's not just gonna be Nacho being like, hey, I want you to represent Domingo, and then Jimmy be like, okay, I'll do the best I can do, and that be that. I think it's gonna be Nacho being like, hey, I want you to get him out in like X amount of time, right? Some obscene deal that Jimmy's gonna be like, look, these are his charges. That is not gonna be possible. But then Jimmy's gonna pull out some kind of shenanigans. He might go out on a limb, or something and pull something off. But I mean, also these are the guys that, like, drug dealers have the money, right? If that's one thing they have, so it's definitely a possibility for Jimmy to be able to line his pockets a little bit too. If he can pull this off, he could request a decent sum of money for doing it, kind of thing. Rather than, I'm sure, a lot of his clients being, just by the nature of some of the ones we've seen, I assume they don't have tons of money to be able to pay a lawyer. So, but, not to stereotype or anything. Anyway, yeah, but I absolutely love this episode, guys. It's really fun seeing Jimmy be so confident, right? It's one of those things where I was thinking about it, like, I wish I could have even just a fragment of the confidence that Jimmy has with, just it's weird. It's something so simple as Jimmy just, like, walking down the street and eating an ice cream cone while talking to his clients. He's like, what? I mean, obviously some time has passed. It's not like it was just yesterday that he changed his name. I'm sure it's been, 4 or 5 days, maybe a week, or even more than a week since he became Saul Goodman and started getting these clients and everything. So, he's already kind of gotten himself into the role a little bit, but also he does it so naturally and so casually and everything. Like, just me thinking about doing that, I'm always the kind of person that, like, when I'm on the phone with someone, I'm giving them my, like, full attention. I won't be eating. I won't doing anything else. Any kind of distractions, kind of like that. Because I want to give them my, like, full attention. And Jimmy's just, like, casually just eating ice cream, strolling down the street, kind of thing. Just so many times we've seen him, like, multitasking and stuff like that. And I don't know. I guess I'm just the kind of person that I want to give each person the attention they deserve if I was working something like that, and I feel like I'd get overwhelmed. I think that's another thing, is I'm always worried about getting overwhelmed as well. And I guess I just don't have the confidence that Jimmy has, and it's impressive, I gotta say. But props to him for that. So it was pretty cool seeing him, handling so much at once. Like, I even felt overwhelmed by it, by watching just him try to do his thing, moving a mile a minute and everything. So, but, I also want to talk about, I didn't write it down, but I want to talk about Jimmy and Kim's relationship a little bit too, because at the very start of the episode, it definitely seemed a little rough, right? And I think Jimmy could tell, like, she's not saying much to me. He's the one saying everything. She's just kind of like, yep, okay, I'll see what I can do. I might have to stay late. Like, basically, that pretty much seemed like, I'm trying to find an excuse to get out of it, so I'm going to throw the idea that I might have to stay late, so that way later, if I'm like, okay, yeah, I really don't want to do this, I can just say I have to stay late, right? It seems like she was already, like, preemptively trying to get out of Jimmy's plans and everything. I think Jimmy noticed it, and I think that's the whole reason for the house hunt sort of thing. Which, I mean, it does seem a little, like, devious if you want to think about it that way, of Jimmy being like, hey, I realize she's angry at me. Let me try to do this thing to get her mind off it, kind of thing. I don't know if that's really what his intention was, but I mean, by the end of it, they were able to talk about what they feel, like Kim was like, I don't want to lie to my clients, and Jimmy's like, right, never again. Very genuine sounding the way he said it and everything. So it was a nice conversation. And then we had that shower scene where they, she turned the water on and was like a little goofy with him and everything, which is definitely like a good sign that she was being a little more playful, because if she was still angry and things weren't good, then I don't think she would have ever done that, right? And also, Jimmy came clean about the 50% off, too, which is good, because once again, she hears about that, and suddenly Jimmy's in the doghouse because he said he wouldn't do that to her, right? I kind of forgot that he mentioned the 50% off. Honestly, when he said 50% off, I completely misunderstood, and that's completely on me. I thought when he was talking about 50% off, the very first time when he was talking about it with Kim, he was talking about offloading the rest of his phones. I thought he meant 50% off the phones because he was just trying to get rid of them so he can be done with the phone thing and go to his lawyer thing, right? But it turns out that what he meant was giving 50% off, like he did at the end of the last episode of their, first non-violent felony or whatever, or crime. And yeah, that's not what I expected at all, because Kim was, and that makes so much more sense that Kim was saying you might encourage them to do crime kind of thing, which I don't know if, those guys in the beginning of the episode, and we saw them a little bit later in the episode, like, they definitely mentioned it and then went on their little bender, but I don't know if that had anything to do with the 50% off, right? I guess maybe we'll see, but it kind of felt like we were just seeing a day in the life of the type of clients that Jimmy handles, kind of thing. But anyway, I'm glad that he came clean, because all it would have taken would be them in the courthouse at the same time, and one of them come up and be like, "Thanks, Mr. Goodman, for the 50% off. That really helped me out," or something. And then Kim's like, "I thought you said you weren't going to do that." And then suddenly he is even farther in the doghouse than he already was, right? So I am very much glad that he did confront her about that and told the truth. So Jimmy might not tell everything to Kim, but at least he noticed that one was important. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for me. It was a very, very good episode. I had so much fun that it was over before I even realized it. So I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I still liked season 4, but season 1 through 3 were just so incredibly good. And then 4 was just, like I said, it felt like a mourning season for the loss of Chuck. And now 5, we are kicking it into gear again. And I actually think it's good that they did it that way. Because we had, things be crazy from season 1 to 3. And then 4 being slower, it was kind of like a wind down and be more somber and stuff. But then when we kick it back into gear in season 5, it feels like we're back, we're refreshed, and things are on the move again, kind of thing. And I don't know, I think having that little grace period for that season, where, like I said, it still was good and I still enjoyed the stuff that happened, but now we can pick things back up again and things can get crazy again. So anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy. Check out my Patreon if you want to see the rest of Better Call Saul right now. You can do so on there. Link is in the description below, and it should be popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.